I can't stop smiling, man. Hey, I can't stop smiling, man.
How many times have I told y'all that the worst things that'll happen to you in your life, and yes, I'm talking to you listening to my voice, the worst things that'll happen to you, maybe the way you get ended, will most likely not come from people who openly declare that they hate you and that they wish the worst for you and despise your guts. It can easily come from the people who you've spent the majority of your waking hours spending time with, talking to, hanging around with, calling your brothers, your sisters, your friends, whatever it is. It can literally come from those closest to you, and that's the part about life, and what makes this specific situation that much worse. This was his brother from another mother, y'all. The person that got killed here, who was 20 or 21, and that's what fucking kills me about these recent videos, y'all. Yes, I'm a human being too. I got emotions, bro. This shit does in my head sometimes too when I bring y'all these videos. The fact that this is another 20 or 21-year-old man, that's how old I am, and a lot of y'all are, getting killed by somebody close to him. I hope this shit opens y'all's eyes to not throw around trust that much. He lost his life because this big ass buffoon right here used the excuse of his wife's photo on Facebook being liked by him as a way to take out the pent up jealousy and envy he has in his heart for this young man who is actually starting to become something. And we'll get to all the details here in a second. Pause the video. Watch this Facebook live clip where she refers to this family, his family, the victim's family, as monkeys. I'm not allowed. I can't even lie. Watch. Look.
I did not look at them monkeys yesterday, and I said it very sincere because that's what they act like, wild animals.
Yes, this is the same wife, the same woman where Tazari, the victim in this case, had liked her Facebook photos, and that's the excuse that he used to kill him. Let's get back to the video. As I was editing this shit, bro, I found this. I couldn't believe my eyes. I wish I saw this when I was recording this video. Let's go back though. He had all this pent up jealousy and envy. Why? Because he was with him from the beginning. Listen to my words. And let me start saying names so y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. The man that died is called Tazari Butler. He was a 20-year-old upcoming rapper, and not no like random ass person trying to become, or nah, he was actually like becoming something, bro. Like he had songs with popular rappers, and he was going on these podcasts and basically on the come up. And who has been with him since the beginning, before he even had a taste of, ooh, I might actually become something? The killer. Y'all heard that right. This 26-year-old Chamberlain Lee Oxendine. Is that how you say his pharmaceutical ass name? This dude has been with Tazari Butler. I'm talking about with him in the studio. I'm talking about hanging out together at this Oxendine's house, meaning he has been with him since the beginning, before he even started seeing some success. And as I understand it, this guy is a father. Yeah, this 20-year-old dude was a father, bro. He had a kid. And I told y'all, when you're thrown in this position as a young guy, if you're my age and you're listening to my words, bro, if you happen to have a baby when you're young, you literally have two choices. Either you dip, literally leaving your seed fatherless, but that is the option that a lot of guys do, bro, because it's just too big of a responsibility. It means you have to actually lock in and mature. Or the second option, you throw it in overdrive. Life, your progression, and actually go way harder in life, because now you got people you got to provide for, you got a child. He chose the second option, not knowing that even though he was doing the right things, even though, as I understand it, he was trying to become something in life. And in this case, he's a rapper. You can think whatever you want to think, bro, but that's still what he was doing. And he was trying hard at it. If you were to sit here and ask him this bold, awkward question of, do you suspect anybody around you to ever kill you because they're jealous and envious of you? I can't say I promise you, but I can tell you confidently, from what I know off of this story, he would not have said this guy's name, because this guy has been with him since the beginning. You would think somebody who's been with you before you were shit, before you were anything, before you saw any success, would stay loyal, right? Would see eye to eye, would be proud of you, would be like, oh, I've been here, I saw the grind. I saw all those nights of hard work and seeing no progress, but still coming in here and being consistent. I saw this man, bro. I saw my boy right here going hard, and I respect him so much for it, and I'm so happy for his success. Don't be naive to think that everybody has that kind of love for you. It's very small, the amount of people that genuinely feel happy for you when you succeed. Most carry envy and jealousy in their hearts, and some of them mix that in with the demonic syrup and drink that shit, meaning they literally light to their envy and jealousy that's within their hearts on fire. They just cannot wait to do something to you to stop you from continuing on this upward trend. Now look, y'all can clearly tell I can sit here and talk about this shit for hours. Let's get to the story first, and then I'm gonna keep breaking this down and give y'all this wisdom, bro. Listen to these details. A North Carolina man is wanted for murder 31 days after allegedly killing 20-year-old upcoming rapper JBO, whose real name is Tazari Butler. On Friday, the Robeson County Sheriff's Office said in a statement that 26-year-old Chamberlain Lee Oxendine is wanted for first-degree murder in the death of Tazari. Can you imagine, like, carrying a baby for 9 months, going through astronomical hormonal pain, and your body literally having to provide for an entire other human being inside of you for not 1, not 2, but 9 months, not weeks, months. How many days is that? Let me look that shit up. 273 days. Having your water break and going to the hospital to spend hours in there with intensive care and doctors to birth a baby, to then sit here and name it Chamberlain Lee Oxendine? What the fuck? That's not. Anyways, look, I digress. The mother of Tazari Butler, Shanna LeRae, said that she could not believe it took investigators 31 days to arrest this piece of shit when they knew from day one who the alleged killer was. She also said that she believes Chamberlain's brother, Joshton Locklear, what the are these names, man? I feel like Joshton Locklear is also a suspect in her son's murder, and that is a secondary demon, by the way. That this Joshton Lock the Bear, or whatever the fuck his name is, he's a real foot soldier of Satan because he's done this before. He shot up people before, and we'll get to it here in a second. Listen to me. On June 27th, 2023, Tazari was at the home of Chamberlain and Joshton hanging out. See? Like he does at least 5 times a week. Bro, that's a school week. That's a workout split. That's a work week. 5 times a week, meaning, bro, he has spent more waking hours with these two who he probably calls his brothers, his homies, his best friends, his day ones, locked in, bro. You're my boy, bro. I got your back. I'll take a bullet for you. This is how the relationship was. This shit to my head when I read it, bro. Like he does at least 5 times a week, according to his own mother, to then die and lose your life and soul at the hands of the same people you've been spending the majority of your waking hours with. I gotta hold it in and actually finish these details, bro. I got so much to say. Tazari was friends with Chamberlain and Joshton. Shanna said that her son and Chamberlain were so close. Tazari trusted the man with his and his family's lives, and he was also on his security team when Tazari traveled for shows. Hold on, I gotta hold it in, bro. But on this particular day, Chamberlain, bro, I'm gonna call him his name is low-key starting to piss me off now. Chamberlain and his brother Joshton decided to switch up, and Tazari, the young rapper, was killed by getting shot 5 times after getting into a fight. Yeah, y'all heard that right. Fighting his quote-unquote brother in a fist fight. And if I had to guess, genuinely, off the top of my head, he probably won the fight. He was probably winning the fight. We've seen this shit before, bro, where somebody loses a fist fight, they start getting their ass handed to them, and then they just pull out a gun and kill the person that's beating their ass. Anyways, the young rapper was killed, and after his murder, Joshton allegedly fled the scene. Around 9:08 p.m., deputies with the Robeson County Sheriff's Office responded to the home on Beam Road. When they arrived, they found Tazari dead with gunshot wounds, and when they spoke to her earlier this month, his mother, she said that her son was shot 4 to 5 times. She said that she still doesn't understand how a man can allegedly kill 2 people at a birthday party and be on the scene of her son's murder a year later. later. That is the person named Joshton that she's referring to, by the way, who in March 2022 allegedly shot and killed 2 people. God damn, I thought he was just shot, bro. Listen, if you've been watching me for any type of time, you know this. I wing these videos, bro. If I'm gonna get on here and talk to y'all about something, I don't write no script. I don't even organize this shit, if I'm being honest with y'all. So in this specific story, I just skimmed through it and I thought he just shot somebody before. I didn't know he actually killed 2 people. Yeah, how the is he outside? Hold on. In March 2022, Joshton allegedly shot and killed 2 people at a birthday party, and he is out on an ankle monitor. What the fuck? Since Tazari's murder, Shanna, his mother, has been dealing with torture and intimidation from the accused family. Shanna said that Chamberlain had been bragging to people about killing her son, and oh my god, yo, won't believe what happened to him, bro. It seems like somebody loved Tazari. Not somebody, a lot of people, because around 1,200 people showed up to his funeral, right? I'm gonna pause right here on this story and I'm gonna actually show you this shit right now. Look at the screen. I don't care if you're not watching a video and you're listening to it. I need all of y'all to look at the screen right now. This is his mugshot when he got arrested, right? You would think he just won the biggest recorded lottery ticket in history, right? That smile right there is full of joy. You can't even fake that. That boy was happy. Now look at this picture. That is the most recent mugshot, or I should say prison photo they have of him after a group of people, maybe his crew, somebody affiliated or fed up with the fact that this guy was in there bragging that he had killed this rapper, that he had killed Tazari. He was in there bragging of what he did, allegedly, and they beat the shit out of him for it. And the mugshot speaks volumes. Look at the screen, bro. I promise you, you will not be able to outrun your fate if you're a horrible person. Don't ever think that all of these people doing evil shit out here in this world, don't think that people that are out here doing some evil, heinous shit are able to outrun their fate and judgment, bro, because God exists and God will never allow a sick and evil individual who's doing evil, and in this case literally killing somebody, to get away with it, either in this world or in the afterlife, bro. You might seem like you got away with it in this world, but I promise you, the day of judgment is real, bro, and it is terrifying. And I hope that's comforting to any of y'all that are, you know, if you've ever dealt with people doing you wrong and you just weren't able to whatever situations y'all have gone through in life, bro, or things you've seen or things that are going on right now in the world, don't ever think that God won't judge these people. He will. And we know exactly where all these demons belong. Anyways, what am I going to finish off with? I'm going to finish off with this. She said that Chamberlain had been bragging to people about killing her son. She said that she has been putting pressure on the sheriff, Bernice Wilkins, to do the right thing and arrest the person responsible for her son's death. She said that she has not received Tazari's autopsy and that her son was at the peak of his career before his unnecessary death. During Tazari's junior year in high school, she said that he tore his ACL playing football, and that's when Tazari found his love for music. She said that the mayor of Lumberton also honored her son for musical talent and advocacy. It's late as bro, hold on, let me get this word right, because that reconciliation shit was messing me up last video. And advocacy for children. There we go. In 2021, Tazari collaborated with hip-hop rappers Lil Boosie and Big 30. And that's pretty much really all that's to be said about this. I do want to show y'all this, though, because this caught my eye, coincidentally. Now, I don't know if this is the real mom, right? The username, as y'all can see, is called Channel Lori. This is her commenting on a news video 1 day ago. Like, when you're watching this video, her comment was posted yesterday, right? So if this is her real YouTube account, bro, this is what she said yesterday. Let's read it. Allow me to go ahead and be clear. My son was killed by a friend, and as the trial approaches, we will learn it was much deeper than liking a picture. It was simple jealousy. RIP to my son, and mama will continue to fight to get you justice. And I'm actually glad that I just read this comment, because this case is still ongoing, y'all. And matter of fact, I just checked now, like today, right now, as I'm recording, even though this shit happened in December 19th, 2023, like, it's been a while now. It's been almost, what, it's been 2 years now, almost 2 years. His trial was supposed to happen now, around this time, but it got pushed back all the way to 2026 due to more evidence being submitted. So this is an ongoing case and he has not been sentenced yet. And for all I know, this dude could get away with it, or vice versa. I still wanted to bring out his story. And I do want to say that everybody remains innocent until proven guilty, obviously, but this story should serve as a warning to me and to y'all. And honestly, this is what y'all get from the channel as a whole, bro. I try to highlight real life in a way where you're always reminded that it's not happy dandy out here. I don't want y'all to live with gloom and like despair and closing yourself off to the world. That's not the right way to move. I just want y'all to live with a little caution in life, bro. That's really it. And to understand that we have phenotypes of man and humans like this amongst us. Not everybody is as decent as you if you're a decent person. I don't know. Some of y'all might be demons listening to. I don't know. Some of y'all might be crazy listening to me. But just keep this in mind, y'all. Stay safe out there and understand that you really need to keep a closer eye on the people around you compared to the people against you or the people from the outside. As cliche as that is to say, it's easier said than done, bro, because you don't really ever know you don't know how people feel. I think that's the worst part. You don't know how people feel. And it kind of kills you on the inside, bro. If I'm being honest with y'all, like, I have a hard time speaking about accomplishments. Like, what I mean is, like, if I accomplish something in life, a goal, whatever it is, I just don't have that urge in me anymore, bro. Maybe my inner child is just, I don't know what it is, but I just don't feel inclined to go up and show off or tell people about it because I don't know how people are feeling, even the closest. You could be sitting there excited telling somebody, oh, I just did this or I just accomplished that, and they're looking at you with, I don't know, maybe a faint smile and telling you congrats, but on the inside their heart and soul is melting with envy and jealousy and hatred for you, and they just can't express it because they have to keep on a mask that they, you know. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say here? Maybe these videos my head more than y'all, bro. But in all seriousness, stay safe and be careful out here, and I appreciate y'all so much. If you made it to this point, you are a real one. Get in the comments and hit me with the LNS. I made it to the end of the video, and y'all know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like every single one of y'all's comments that I can get to. And if you do want to show love and keep the show going, this is literally why I'm still giving y'all these videos. Get onto the Patreon, bro. Go cop a membership. It's the best way to support the channel. We're self-funded and self-backed by y'all. Like, y'all having my back is the only reason I'm still here, if I'm being honest with y'all. So we've always said you to the platform in the sense of, I'm gonna keep bringing y'all this real life content, bro, and all I need is for y'all to continue showing love. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.